You want me to? Can I send it in the message? You can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
In the chat.
You can open it here, Anthony.
Oh.
You can put it in the chat, and you can open it if you want here as well.
Oh, okay.
Send it right there.
Okay, I just sent it.
Lifestyle entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Let's see if I can. Can I share my screen?
Yes, you can.
Oops. Ah! Is my screen being shared?
Yes, we can. Yeah. Your screen is in black right now.
Awesome.
Okay, there you go.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So this is the one I just used for repost. The Millionaire Mentor one.
How do you do that?
I just followed what he said. I downloaded the app on my phone. Then it asked me to if I wanted to access. So I had seen this Millionaire Mentor post a few hours ago. So I hit it, and I gave them credit. I added in some. I didn't add in my usual tags, but these are kind of popular ones, I guess. So already I got some engagement. I didn't tag anybody. Sometimes I tag people, but I didn't tag anybody in this one.
What is the name of the app, Anthony?
Say again?
What is the name of the app?
Repost. I did this one because it has video, and video seems to get a lot of visions, a lot of views.
Exactly.
Views on it.
First thing, I would always, I like it because you kind of got your own kind of brand going, and you've got the color scheme, which is great, which is really good, really good. One thing with the repost is buy the full version. I don't know how much it is. I think it's like $2 or $3 or whatever it is.
Okay.
And then that way, to get so you don't get the repost of Millionaire Mentor. The accreditation you've got there on the screen. So it says Millionaire Mentor on the bottom. Again, you've already credited them there in your post, which is perfect. Okay. But just visually, you see accounts with that. Just cut the extra dollars, and you can just get it so you can take that watermark away.
Okay.
And then that way it kind of looks.
He has enough followers anyway.
exactly right, because that's what you're pretty much doing. Obviously, and that's fine. You've already credited him on the bio, but you want people to see. You want people to stay on your page and not to go onto his page.
Right.
Got ya.
Okay, and so then sometimes I've been doing this one worked out pretty well. So I'm averaging about, I guess, between 100 and 150 views. I did do for this one. I did more. I have 3 accounts. So what I did was I saw people who liked stuff on the other accounts, and I went on this page and liked their pictures, and it seems like they came back and liked my
re-engage with yours. Exactly.
Yeah, yes,
exactly.
Yes, that was
no, that's great. The only thing I can suggest is if rather than me explain it on here because it'll be difficult, just go onto YouTube and type how to hide your hashtags. So you just create 5 little dots, and then you post them into the first comment, and then what that will do is it will just show your caption at the top like you're writing, and then it won't show the hashtags, and it just looks a lot more professional and cleaner. And that's it. And
because people can take your hashtags and use it, right?
Again, yeah, they can. But hashtags are there to be taken and to be used, right?
Okay. So how to hide your hashtags?
Yeah, how to hide your hashtags. It's like if you look at my account, it's called Remote Hustler. It's just called Remote Hustler, one word. You go into any of my posts, you'll see how I've done it. It'll be easier for you to work it out there.
Oops, no, that's not it.
Remote Hustler? Not that one there, digital?
It's got the black and white. It's got the black and white. Yeah, that one. That's the one there. Yeah, the top one. So if you just go into any any of the posts.
So usually I'll go in and I'll be like, hey, you know,
on the phone, you'll see like, because it's on the desktop, you can see them, but on the phone, you won't be able to see them, but you can see those 5 dots before I put that. So that will stop it appearing in the top part of the caption on your phone, obviously. And it just makes it look clean cut. And then that way, when you write your caption or you say something, it stands out rather than looks messy with the hashtags and stuff.
Okay. I like that.
So just do that.
Okay. With the, what was I going to say? So a lot of times with engagement groups that I'm in, they'll say, you know, you want at least 4 words, 4 words, you know, so if you like, you have to do at least 4 words, because that's how Instagram's algorithm works. So it's not, you know, you may not just like, but for them, you know, and if you can't just, there are a lot of,
or just an emoji.
you could do 3 and an emoji, right? At least, but it's got to be at least 4 sort of comments. So even if I do 3 words, sometimes that 4th one I'll do just exclamation points, but I'll separate it from the sentence itself. You know, Sometimes you can cut and paste it if you want, just for time, because it can take, like you said, it can take a lot of time.
Like Gary said, 17 hours.
So it says you can copy and paste as well, but then you can copy and paste as well, but just remember that if you copy and paste the same comment, it'll look like you're spamming.
And you want it kind of to be relevant to the post itself.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
See, so even like this, you know, that's, you know.
Exactly. And you know, another way to, especially obviously most of the time you'll be using your phone, always click the reply button, and that'll tag the person in, so they'll know that's a genuine comment.
Okay. All right. That's good.
So if you do that, they'll always know rather than a bot. It's like the easiest way to detect whether someone's actually written it or not.
Okay.
And it'll tag that person. It'll tag that person in. And they'll go, "Oh, this is a real person. They've actually really replied to me." Or if you look in one of my posts, you'll see it. If you can see the comments, see when I've replied, so you can see the tag that. But Alex Masher, you can see I've written that because I've tagged that person in.
Right. Yeah.
Usually, if it's a bot, it won't do that. It'll just be whatever, right?
Yeah. Especially when I was in the beginning, when I was first starting, I would do that a lot, you know, and definitely, you know, acknowledge the person, you know, and then
easy to do. The phone, I just when I comment with a person, it tag right away the person. So I just tag it and type it and comment right away.
Exactly.
But you guys have a great account. Like you see mine all over the place.
Again, guys, it takes time. You should see the amount of times I've deleted, restarted my account. Like I should have a lot more followers, but I'm very picky in particular. Like I spend a lot of time.
That's all over the place.
But
again, it's not all over the place. It's just where you are. It's where you are in your journey. Do you know what I mean? And it evolves. It's an evolving thing. It's never it starts off and then it evolves, right? That's just your journey, like everyone's journey.
And your account seems pretty consistent with family, you know, because you're a mompreneur, right? So that's the brand you're building. So it's consistent in that way. Got a little food here.
Right, guys. I hope that helped, mate. What other questions do you have?
I need help.
Leonor, go ahead.
Fire away.
She's like, I don't know what to do. I'm a hero.
Absolutely not. I agree with what you said in the beginning. Tilis, is that how I pronounce it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter how you say it. You can say it.
It depends on whether you understand it, or I mean, if it is the right thing for you.
Exactly.
And I don't think it's not the right thing for me at all.
That's fine. That's I wish more people would say that rather than tell you that this is amazing. Like it is amazing, but if it doesn't suit your personality and your style, then don't do it because it's not going to work.
Yeah, I think it's more a technology thing, maybe with time when I'm more advanced in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because right now I have this old, it's a very old thing my kids set up for me.
Right.
And it was when my daughter had a store, a clothes store. So it's full of clothes store, and I don't even know how to delete them, how to get rid of them.
So you mean you've got lots of old pictures on your phone? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, from stores that sell boutiques. So
cool,
so I'm trying to, how do I delete them? I don't even see the button to delete them.
Anyway, another one from zero.
That's what I was thinking, that probably I should just start another one and, forget about there's nothing about me in this one, so I might as well delete it. I just don't know how to delete it. That's the whole thing.
Sorry. You mean you've got an Instagram account and it's got loads of old photos? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's easy. So if you go into one of the pictures right now, I'll show you. And there's three.
I mean your picture. Hold on. We don't want to delete your picture.
Oh no, you won't be able to delete my picture.
Okay.
But if you click on those three little dots at the top, it'll give you the delete function in your account.
Yeah.
And then you can delete the pictures.
It says report and cancel. That's all it tells me.
Is that in your account or my account?
I have no clue where I am. I think this is something.
So if you first of all, if you click on the button at the bottom, the circular one on the right hand side, that should take you to your page.
Where the house is? Okay, yes. Now, like Go Jane. Go Jane is a store. I know that. How do I get rid of it? Okay.
So click on one of your posts.
Oh, in one of the posts?
One of your posts, yeah, and then click on the three little dots on the top right hand corner.
Yeah, here I see the little dot. It says share, copy, turn on post notification, report, and cancel.
It doesn't say delete?
No.
That's weird.
Oh.
You say
this is old.
Create another one. That's it.
Yeah. I really need to
do here. Yvonne, you guys have another question from our friend here?
So let me finish my question. So I delete.
Yeah, go for it. Of course. No. Yeah, we're not going to finish it. Let's finish it.
So I delete the whole icon. I go and delete the icon, and that will get rid of it?
That will get rid of one post.
At a time.
Yes.
How do I get rid of the account? How do I delete the account?
You don't probably want to delete the account. You can just don't use it. Just log out of it and don't use it. Maybe keep a record of it. But how many followers and how many pictures do you have on there?
How do I know that? No clue. Probably nobody. My kids.
You go into your the profile of the account.
So can you show us your screen can you put up your screen so I can have a look?
You're going to laugh. Wait, let me get.
That's okay. Right, okay, so that is, okay, so you're on the front page, right? So on the bottom of that, there should be, so the next to the heart, is there a heart? You can see a heart on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Next to the heart, there's a circle. Click on the circle.
Next to the heart, there is a person.
Next to the heart is a person.
This is old.
Right. I think, okay. So yeah, you might have an old version of Instagram. Yeah. When was the last time you updated it? Do you remember?
Oh my God.
What phone is it, by the way?
Oh no, the phone is a 5. It's a 5.
Oh, iPhone 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that shouldn't be. So maybe first thing to probably do is update the latest Instagram, because when was the last time you did that? Do you remember?
Never.
Okay, well that's probably going to be a good start. Get the latest Instagram software updated, and then maybe on the next call, maybe if you speak to Jamie at some point later, she'll guide you through it.
Okay, I'll ask my kids. To get rid of it and give me a new one.
Make sure they don't shout it. Do they shout at you when you ask them for technology help?
They what?
Do they shout at you when you ask them for technology help?
Of course they do, but I'm the mom, so
right. We all do it. I just do it to my parents as well. I'm just like, oh my God, this is so cool. But you have to put yourself in their shoes. Like it's just so different, right?
It's like very different.
So different.
How can I delete hackers on Instagram? Say Yvonne.
Say that again. Sorry.
How can I delete hackers on Instagram?
What do you mean by hackers? Do you mean by accounts that have followed you that you don't like, or is that what she's trying to say?
Let me see what she types again. She probably is at her work in the hospital. She always sneaky in the bathroom. Fake account.
Fake accounts. So again, you can block these accounts, and the key is to go into your followers. So on your homepage, go into your followers, and you have to click on their page. And again, it's always the three little dots in the top right-hand corner. And then you have block, report, always block, the first option. So go onto their page, the hacker, say for example, the hacker, and then click the three little dots in the corner, and then the first option will be block. Press that button, you'll be able to block them. Simple.
Nice.
Finally, something simple.
It won't say thank you. You're awesome.
No worries.
Guys, I put a link in from YouTube, how to hide your hashtags on Instagram. I'll put it in our group as well.
Okay, thank you, Anthony. Darren, you're too quiet. Do you have a question?
I'm just learning. I'm looking at my Instagram, and I just started it, and I've got 172 followers.
So, you just started. That's okay.
But I'm trying to keep it, just business. All I'm not following Kim Kardashian and Tom Brady and all these people. I'm trying to. So,
what do you think about that, Tanish?
That's the thing, right? You can have a personal account, or you can follow whoever you want, right? That's key. So I'll probably write this down as well, guys. And I see this a lot. When you first start an account and you start following all these people, and this is one of the reasons I don't agree with follow unfollow, is that it has an effect on your search engine optimization. So where Instagram puts your content, if you follow people in your niche, then it realizes that's the niche you're in, and is more likely to put your content in their feeds.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you follow everyone, or people go and buy followers, that you're going to ruin. Yeah, you're going to ruin your search engine optimization. That's just one thing people don't realize.
I have that problem because mine's old. So, and then I started doing a business account. It's not a business account yet, it's still a personal, but I started a long time ago, and then I started doing it like for a business, but it's still my personal, and I still see like makeup stuff, and people.
Best thing to do is delete everything that's just not business related on your follower list. Just delete it. If you've got friends and family, create a personal account, and this is my personal account. I have to say, ask them to go and add yourself on that account, and that's fine. But business is business, right? And personal is personal. Unless you do have, and obviously at some point, start off with a business account and have business followers, and then at some point, when your account has grown and you've got momentum and traction, then you can add personal followers to it. That's not a problem. But when you're first starting out, you want the optimization to work in your favor. Don't get into the habit. That's the number one reason not to do follow for follow, and that's the number one reason never to buy followers. Do you know what I mean? It'll ruin your account. And I wish more people were aware of that. So thank you for mentioning that. That was a key point to remember.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Can I make a suggestion? Hold on a second.
Sure. Go for it.
Can you put on our little thing the account names? Because I'm really not going to do this now, but at least if I start looking at yours, at you guys, the different ones, I start getting a hang of it, and maybe in a year, I'll be...
okay. We can put it in the group if you want, all of our IG.
We could start an engagement group between ourselves. It's just like Sister said, you just have to be consistent, as not only when you post that you're looking for doing comments, but, when everybody else posts, you have to do those comments as well, because that keeps the organic, the growth going.
That's what we're trying to do in Facebook here, because I bring our friends here. So if you guys want to use Instagram instead of Facebook, You know, you have an option. You have an option, you know, because I love Facebook, you know that. But maybe you don't like Facebook anymore and you want to start Instagram because it's better for you. Like he was saying, it may be for you and maybe not.
Lenore, I would literally just, as I said at the beginning of the call, download the latest version of the app, and then just play around with it. Literally, ignore everything else. Just get used to it in your own speed, at your own speed, right?
Yeah.
Don't run before you can walk. Like anything, you'll work it out in your own path, in your own pace. And don't go and watch hundreds of YouTube videos and whatever. You'll literally just frazzle your brain. Trust me. Just take pictures of stuff that you like in your home or whatever, your pets or your family, and then just go from that point. And you'll build momentum.
Instagram baby.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm big on quotes, so that's why Instagram was good for me. So I would take those quotes and I would use like Word Swag or what's the other one, Pika, and I was able to, you know, just take those quotes and put an image behind it. And then for me, I linked it to my my fan page. So anytime I posted on Instagram, I'd get content on my fan page as well. So it was like 2 steps, you know, two pieces of content for one. And
for one, exactly.
And for when.
If you do Twitter as well, you can do that. I don't know if you do Twitter.
I have it on Twitter too. I got Hootsuite. Hootsuite was another one, but I didn't like the function as far as just the pictures. But I could, at least if I was going to bed that night, I would do like 3 pieces of content and schedule it to go out, so I don't have to, you know, run behind myself. Oh yeah, let me send out something now. Let me send out something now. So the automated that way, you know, because I saw that I could do Instagram on there, but I was just unsure how to do the pictures from Hootsuite, you know. But it's a job.
Is it? Oh, it's a full-time job. Just one thing before we have to close off this call, guys, and that is, you guys are so fortunate that you guys live in America. Like, you have the biggest traffic, the biggest amount of people globally on Instagram, right, as a nation, and your time, being in your time zone, like, it's an amazing opportunity for you to generate leads and generate sales if you're willing to put the work in. Obviously, I'm based in Thailand at the minute, but for me, this is ideal because I've got the European time zone I can work with because I'm ahead of time compared to everyone and compared to you guys as well, right? So when you're sleeping, I'm awake, and when Europe is sleeping, I'm awake as well. So I've got traffic in all those countries. So again, sorry. Well, pretty much. But when I was based in Europe, I couldn't do that. Like, if I was trying to post in America, like from 5 o'clock onwards on the eastern side, I'd be in bed because it's midnight in Europe, right? So you'd miss out all of the early afternoon, evening in the whole of America. So that traffic I never got. So use that to your advantage with Instagram, and we probably should round it off there. But like I said,
one last question.
Go for it.
What do you think about the? Because in the beginning, when I was building up the page, you know, I tagged, somebody mentioned Tom Brady. You know, I tagged Kim Kardashian, Cristiano, Nike. You know, Real Madrid. You know, stuff like that. Do you agree? Is that a good way to build followers?
What do you think I'm going to say?
Even I know that.
Yeah. Don't do it.
That's like, they'll do it. Okay.
Don't do it. Put your niche. That's it.
Just stick with your niche.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just, you want ladies in bikinis tagging you or something. They don't want to buy from you.
And it's not even like, I see why people do it, but again, it just looks spammy. Do you know what I mean? Okay. And it kind of just makes you look unprofessional. And again, and I always stick to it, if Gary Vee doesn't do it, if Gary Vee does it, then I do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if he doesn't do it, then I don't do it. Simple as.
Yeah, he's the king of Instagram.
and just use it as an expression of you. Would you, how the analogy the analogy was, you wouldn't say, for example, if a man was approaching a woman in a bar or something, he wouldn't just approach her and ask her for sex straight away, would he? Right? He has to build a relationship with her. He has to talk to her. He has to be nice to her. Do you know what I mean? There's that engagement bit, right? You don't just go straight for the kill, which is what people do on social media for some weird reason.
Oh, I have good one. Sorry, I know we're gonna close it.
Go ahead.
Talk about Instagram Live. I love Instagram Live now. I use it when I'm doing Facebook Live at the same time. I put my camera there and I'm live and Instagram. But obviously they don't record it. And I like the stories that I use for like I have tiny stories and I post it so people can see my stories in the top. Like I follow Gary, so Gary's always, if he's live or he's have a story, I will show him on the top.
You watch it. Yeah. So my opinion on this, and I got my mentor told me this the other day, and it kind of completely made sense to me. She told me, sorry. And she said, until you've got a big enough audience, there's no point in doing a live, especially on Instagram, because it disappears. So it's just a complete waste of time. Until you've actually got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 followers on Instagram, there's just no point in doing it. Stick with Facebook Live as you do, because it stays there. Do you know what I mean? It's a piece of content that you can share on YouTube or anything else. If you're going to do videos, and again, Instagram stories is great. But again, it's 10 seconds of content. So unless you've got a big audience, they're not going to see it. The best thing to do is just show highlights of your day. Like if you're doing something different, or you just got a quick bit of inspiration or a quick tip or something like that, which is good. But use the 1 minute videos on Instagram. That's a perfect way, because that way it stays on your page.
That's a story. That's it. Okay.
So great. I did my first one today, and again, I'm testing it because my audience is not used to me doing videos like of me talking on my page.
Yeah. But like I said, I just do it when I'm doing Facebook Live. I just take advantage and I put my camera on Instagram. I have at least 7 people watching. That's it. But
exactly.
Then they disappear.
Yeah. Again, and it's not going to be best use of your time. Do you know what I mean? So stick with. It's still an unknown quantity yet, Instagram Live, and it's really only big for the influencers out there at the minute, the guys that have got the big audiences, do you know what I mean? Which rules out all of us. So it's good if you want to practice, like getting live in front with no one there, which is good, right? Yeah. But it's going to be a waste of your time. It's a waste of, do you know what I mean? It's a waste of time. Just create content on Facebook like you normally do, and definitely.
I actually did one time, like it was nighttime, and I was actually seeing something very important. So I was like, Instagram Live, and I was no recording of it, I just doing live, and then somebody saw it and say, I love that content, can you share to me? And I send them to my Facebook, and then I was starting talking to that person on Facebook. So it was like I have one lead from that. That was good. But I'm testing it too, you know, and I don't have a good engagement. So I love my Facebook Live, and you know that.
Exactly. And you're great at it. So just stick with it. When it evolves, of which I'm sure it will at some point, then we can have a discussion. But right now, unless you've got an audience, it's a complete waste of time.
All right.
Just create videos, 1 minute videos.
Thank you so much for being here. And
no worries. It was a pleasure. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad actually. I'm surprised I could actually talk for an hour. I'm surprised myself. So
you did a great job. You did a great job.
Thank you very much, guys. Just one more thing. There's no picture, which is fine, but I'm going to send you some sheets. So if you guys can email me your details, and I can send you the spreadsheets. I'm
gonna do a chat, and then you can put it there with all of us. I'm going to put a chat in Messenger.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
So you can type your information so they can ask you questions and stuff.
Perfect, do that. Do that, and then I can send you the stuff. And then till next time, if you've got any questions, send them to me. You probably want my details, right? Or message me. I don't know how it's going to work.
You can put it in the chat so they can see it.
In the chat, okay, cool. Let me put it in there.
All right. No, not here. I'm going to create a Messenger chat.
Okay, cool. Okay, perfect. Do that. But have a good night, guys. I respect you for coming online on a Friday night in the States, and I look forward to speaking with you guys soon, right?
Right.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Take care. No worries. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
No worries. Bye-bye.